Hey guys, my name's Nick and welcome back to the channel, and in this short video we're going to be looking at the Promethium Relay Pipes from Games Workshop. Now I got these in a large box set which contains 2 hive shields and 2 hemotrope reactors. So quite a big saving really. In effect you're paying for just 2 void shields and then you get everything else for free. So quite a good bundle saving, and in this particular video we're just going to be looking at these relay pipes as they're a little bit different material, a little bit different to the regular plastic. So I thought I'd knock out a quick video and show you guys exactly what you get for your money. So let's start with the actual box set itself then. It's the Hive Shield set, so you get 2 Hive Shields, 2 hemotrope reactors and these Promethium Relay Pipes, and as you can see all the contents on the back, exactly what you get. So let's have a look at exactly the Promethium Relay Pipes themselves. Now these ones come in a little bag rather than in the just sort of loose frames that everything else seems to have come with, and you do get the instruction manual. There it is. When I say instruction manual, there are no instructions within it. It literally is some old rules, so completely pointless. Doesn't tell you how to put anything together, but it's not exactly rocket science, and as you'll see as we put this together over this video, you'll see it's pretty simple. Now the plastic itself is a bit of a hybrid plastic. If any of you did the I can't even remember what it's called now, the giant plasma cannon thing. I'll try and find a picture and stick it up on screen in a second. And yeah, that's a similar kind of weird resiny plastic. It's not your standard slightly softer plastic that Games Workshop does, so it is a little bit different in colour. It is a little bit harder, a little bit more brittle almost. Not quite to the extent that you get from those Chinese knockoffs, but somewhere in between really. It's a little bit weird material, but I guess it's a bit more rigid, a little bit less flexible, but I'd imagine if you tried to bend it in any way, shape or form, it would probably split. That's not to say that it's a bad material in any way, shape or form. Don't be put off by that at all. It is what it is. It's just a little bit different, and I felt that that should be relayed in this information. So now everything's pretty much cut out for the main sections of these pipes. So you get 3 long sections of pipe. It is a plastic, so plastic glue does work perfectly fine, and it's not rocket science to put these together. So having no instructions at all is not really an issue. You just simply run a bead of glue around the outside, and there's 2 halves, and you're done. So that's exactly what we're just doing on screen now. And because this section isn't exactly rocket science, I am just going to speed the video forward at 4 times the normal rate, just to you can still see me putting these together. And as you can see, I'm just testing that each one is not universal, so you are keyed to exactly which halves of pipe you do, and that makes a lot of sense because the detail all aligns up and stuff, so you can't get this wrong. Of the 3 left halves and the 3 right halves, they only go together in one particular fashion. And that's exactly what I was just testing there, making sure that I've got the right bits to complete the job. Once you've got those 3 halves done, you've just got the smaller sections to do now. So you've got a 90-degree turn that's in the horizontal, then you've got a 90-degree turn in the vertical, so that puts a pipe into the ground. And then you also have like a command console control valve kind of thing that would, I assume, control the speed or the flow of the fuel through the pipes, and that's made of 3 main sections. You've got 2 halves and then a top section with the console on. It's actually a little bit fiddly to put in, and I am missing it off the top end of the camera, which is genius of me as usual. And once you're done with these extra parts, the 90-degree turn and all the rest of it, and the console, you are left with those disc-shaped pieces, which are the ends of pipes, just to close out each of the sections. Now I haven't recorded, or I think the recording didn't work very well of me just gluing those on, so not exactly difficult to put those on, but where you've got those 3 long pipes and you've got all these sort of round sections, all they do is just glue onto the end, and they contain different amounts of detail. Some are like door hatches, or some of them are like filters. So if you imagine in a fuel system, you're going to have lots of filters to take out all the particles and stuff that contaminate fuel. There's some bits that look like that, so like a grating kind of thing. But yeah, pretty simple to put together. So just finishing up then at super speed once again, as it's quite an obvious little bit of model to put together. You can see there's a couple of broken sections of pipe as well, so there's 2 of those as well as those 90-degree sections, just so that it looks a bit battle damaged and a bit worn. And if you're going to mount that on any kind of baseboard, having some kind of leaked fuel out of the end of it would be a good effect, using some kind of water effect mixed with some colour. So there we go again, guys. That is the pipes complete. Obviously, as I said, I hadn't put the end pieces on, but that's not really an issue, and I'm sure you can work out through my description exactly how they go on. So there we go, guys. That's the Promethium Relay pipes completely assembled and I guess kind of reviewed. In my opinion, I think they're a little bit overpriced compared to the new thermic plasma conduits, which are a lot more detailed, a lot more nicer to work with, a lot more flexible to use. I think these might have been a bit of a precursor for Games Workshop testing the water with the Sector Mechanicum terrain. So in my opinion, I think they're a little bit overpriced, and if you're looking for pipe work to add to your collection of terrain for 40k or Necromunda or any other probably 28mm scale, probably worked with many different formats as well, I'd probably look at the thermic conduit pipes over these. But because I got these in a giant void shield set, you know, these were basically a freebie for me. So but if you were looking to buy these individually, I believe they are still available on the Games Workshop website individually at about 2250 GBP. I would probably look at the newer kits, to be honest. I think they're a lot more flexible, a lot more user friendly, and that's my opinion. So and they're the same price as well, so one over the other, I think the other set is a lot better value. But there you go. Thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall catch you guys on the next video. Cheers.